Alright, hello there ladies and gentlemen. I just actually realized how kind of ironic this is. So this is a tutorial video on how to build a cow farm. I've seen a lot of designs that I was trying to find. I ended up designing my own. I'm not exactly sure how efficient or anything it is, but from my little bit of testing in the 15 minutes that it took me to make it, it seems like it might work pretty well. It uses some similar building techniques from like a villager breeder. It kind of uses like the natural wandering of mobs to make them kind of fall down and go into the water stream. I just feel like the cow breeders that I've seen a lot of are just kind of like inhumane, because I mean there's nothing worse than seeing a cow just bobbing up and down in water all the time, or being just stuck in a little one by one area. I said I still want them to have a field, but you know, whenever they have babies and I breed them, maybe they can just kind of fall down. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. So these are all the designs and everything. I came up with this design, came up with that design. They're cool, they didn't really work as well, and I decided let's break away from the standard, having them swim in some water and then having the babies kind of go off. Like this one right here, this one was really weird. This is the one I get from a YouTube video. It works, but again, I just didn't like seeing the cows just bopping up and down in the water. It seems a little too industrial for me. So I said, let's make it a little more natural. So over here, the way this one works is the cows just kind of sit here in this little grass area. You know, they can kind of chill. You can build this above ground, kind of like an actual above ground farm. But in the center here, you can see there's fence posts that are at our eye level and everything. So 2 blocks above the ground level. And then you have trap doors and everything that are open. So essentially, the cows that are grown cannot fall down there or anything like that. But once you breed them and they have babies, the baby cows will walk around, and again, because the trapdoors are right there, they think that's a block, and as you can see, they'll fall down and they'll go into the water stream down here, which kind of funnels them to the center here. And let's just say, don't call me a bad person yet, but let's just say that this guy is fully grown. We would press this button and he would burn and give us steak, theoretically. So how's this? Let me show you this in action. So we'll breed a couple of these cows here. There you go. Make some babies. And if all goes well, they should kind of walk around and wander into the hole. It might take a minute, and that's okay. That's what we want. Sometimes if they do get grown in here, that's fine as well. The more cows to breed, the more babies that can walk around. So that's all you need. Just wait for them to do some natural pathfinding, and then they'll fall down. As you can see, one's already fell down there, but we'll watch this guy right here. We want to see him fall down. And as you can see, he just walked right into the stream, and now he's in the kill chamber. And basically we'll just let them sit here until they're fully grown, and then we'll hit the button, and then they would give us steak. So that's how the farm works. Let's go ahead and show you how to build it. Alright, so I'm just going to branch off of here for a little bit, but we're going to start with this block right here. We want to have it doesn't have to be 9 by 9. This can honestly be as big as you want. You would just have to figure out how to make the water stream funnel them into the killing chamber, which is not too hard, but just for the video's sake, this is how I'm going to build it. So we're going to make a 9 by 9. Okay, and then we're going to meet it at the middle here. Alright, so after you get your 9 by 9, you can fill it in with grass or whatever block you're using. Okay, so once that's put together, we want to go ahead and put fences all the way around here just so the cows don't get out. Now, as an extra step, what I like to do is just at the middle of each of these, just put a fence gate here, just in case you ever have to get in there and be with the cows for a bit. Now, not on this corner, but you know, you come 2 fence posts in on each side and then knock out this block. Go all the way across until there's 1 block away from the fence gate there. Go ahead and place your trap doors. Do it one more time like this. And one more time like this. Don't open them just yet. We'll go ahead and just place some blocks on top of here. Doesn't have to be glass. We just want to get the fences placed up there. And then we can break these blocks, open up the trapdoors. And there you go. We have the platform, or the little holding area for the cows right now. Let's go ahead and build the chamber underneath. So the way we'll do this is we want to come start right here, come down 3 blocks, build all the way across. It doesn't have to be glass, but you can use whatever you want. And then we want to bring it out all the way to here. And then you want to fill in the floor up to this point right here. So this is where they're going to fall down. This is where the water stream will end. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And this is what you should be left with right here. Again, just at the end of this. That way they'll fall into the water. You don't want to take in fall damage or anything like that, just so they don't like insta-kill. And then down here, we just want to go ahead and build up like this. Alright, so essentially you want to have these 5 blocks like this and then drop down. And then right here, we're not going to really have this area like this for a bit. As you can see, it's going to change a little bit, but for the most part, the thing we do want to retain is that we do want to bring this up on both sides like this. So you only want a 2 wide killing chamber, just because the redstone mechanism that fires off like the 1 tick of lava is going to go right here. So we're going to knock out these 3 pieces of glass. And then right here, we're going to open this up as well. So we're going to have an observer. We're going to come around here and have 2 dispensers. Right under here, we're going to have a chest there. And then we're going to break these, put that there, and then put them right back. And there you go, you've got the little mechanism right there. All we have to do to get this working is put a solid block right here. We'll go ahead and grab this button. Put a button right here. And then just like that, you'll put a piece of redstone back here. Now the piece of redstone isn't necessarily going to make it's not going to be powering the observer, it's just going to be updating it. So whenever the redstone pulses on, the observer sees that, and when it pulses off, it sees that. So therefore, each little bit of lava that'll be in there will be, let's go ahead and demonstrate it. So if you press the button, on, off, and just like that. So we'll go ahead and case this in real quick. And you want to make sure there's not a solid block above your chest. You might want to bring the hoppers out even 1 more just to have your chest where you want it, but ideally you can just do this. So instead of actually closing ourselves in here, we want to make sure that we can get back inside if I can. Okay. So you want to get your buckets of water. You don't want to just fill these in. You want to put 1 in this corner, 1 in this corner, and then you want to grab your signs. You want to put a sign here and a sign here. So that stops the flow of water right there. And this is again the killing chamber. So now we can case this in. We can press the button, fires the lava, and that's actually the end of the build. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's not too much. So let's go ahead and spawn some cows over here and we'll see if it works. So as you can see, we'll kind of like fly around here and I'll show you that the cows don't fall through. But if we go ahead and just start breeding them, we breed all the cows, their babies will start to come in and they'll just kind of walk off. And they'll come down here. And as you can see, they took no damage. But whenever they're fully grown, we can let them, you know, get burned to death. As you can see, all the 3 babies that we just breeded with those cows up there, they're all down in the killing chamber. None of them stayed up here. So even though we rely on pathfinding for them to fall down, it seems pretty reliable. And actually, I lied. There's still 1 more cow, but that's fine. If he grows up here and doesn't fall down, which he'll probably fall down though, we'll just have more cows to breed. So that's fine. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your humane cow farm. So if you guys are ever tired of seeing those cows floating around in the water and you want to have a cow farm that actually kind of, you know, doesn't make you a monster, then here you go. I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by monster. I mean, if you're talking about children kind of wandering off and falling off into water streams below, let's not talk about that. We'll just focus on the cows being happy up here grazing on their grass and getting a whole endless supply of wheat. So they have nothing to worry about. Just make babies, cows. Just keep doing your thing. We don't need to worry about what's going on down below. If the children fall, just don't worry about it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Take care.